Forward driving aids temporarily disabled warning in your Nissan in most cases means that there is the problem with the radar sensor or camera being blocked because of the very bad weather, because of the mud on them, because of the fogged windshield, for example. And first of all, you need to find out the location of the radar sensor in your Nissan vehicle and clean this area pretty carefully. If the problem is not consistent, you may try just waiting, because sometimes it's just a glitch. For example, the camera caught direct sunshine and it stopped all the automatic features, all the collision avoidance systems and everything, because it didn't see the road for some time, and you just saw this forward driving aids temporarily disabled message. So don't start repairing anything, because sometimes it's just a temporary thing that will not occur within the next several years. I know the situation when the Nissan Rogue owner had this problem every morning, because he was driving in the same direction and the sun was shining directly in the camera, so the camera was blinded, and he saw this warning every single morning. He thought there was a problem with this car, but when he just changed the route and started driving in a different direction and the sun didn't blind the camera anymore, the problem stopped. It's very common for Nissan cars, for modern Nissan cars, to stop all the automatic features, adaptive cruise control, and everything that relies on the camera and radar sensor when it's heavy rain, heavy snow, when some mud is on your car. It's very common, and you need to be very careful with the adaptive cruise control in these Nissan vehicles, because it may just suddenly stop supporting all these features and your car will lose this control, automatic control. So it's not the autopilot, and you need to hold the steering wheel at all times and control and have the full control over your vehicle. But it's also not impossible that there is the problem with the camera or the radar sensor in your car. I know about several cases when the radar sensors in Nissan Rogue, in new Nissan Rogue generation, were replaced under warranty. So there is some minor problem. It's not that common, but sometimes it's worth checking, especially if your car is still under warranty and you can get the repair for free.